But Kim, I didn't know it was gonna cause this kind of ripple. I didn't think it was gonna move me in the direction. I'm glad it did. I understand what comes along with that. But if you remember, he said it. He said this is gonna put you in another dimension.
He definitely did.
All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Katt, and I look at my producer and he's shaking his head. I'm like, oh man, we done messed up. So I'm like, what did I say?
Yeah.
Did I say something? Did he like, this is gonna be the talk of 24.
No way.
I'm like, you think so? He's like, Shannon. And he's looking at me just like I'm looking at you, Cam. He's like, Shannon, this is gonna be viral for the whole year. I said, come on, man.
So, y'all remember when Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay show blew up the internet with that Katt Williams interview? Well, honey, it looks like that tea was too hot for some big names to handle, and now they're trying to put out the fire by canceling Shannon's whole dang show. Let's rewind for a sec. Earlier this year, Shannon had Katt Williams on his show, and baby, Katt did not come to play. He spilled more tea than a clumsy waiter at high tea, calling out everyone from Tyler Perry to Oprah to Kevin Hart. It was messier than my room after trying on outfits for a night out. Katt went in on Tyler Perry, saying he can't play a man to save his life and always dressing up as a woman in his movies. He even claimed it's part of some bigger plan to emasculate black men in Hollywood. Talk about dropping a bombshell! But Katt didn't stop there. He came for Kevin Hart too, calling him an industry plant and saying no one in Hollywood remembers him grinding in the comedy clubs. Ouch, that's shadier than a palm tree on a sunny day. Now y'all might think that was enough drama to last us until the next season of Real Housewives. But honey, we were just getting started. Shannon followed up that explosive interview by having Monique on the show. And let me tell you, Monique did not come to play patty cake. She called out Tyler Perry and Oprah again, and then dropped a whole new bombshell about Kevin Hart. According to Monique, Kevin promised to help her after she got blackballed in Hollywood. He said he'd reach out to Tyler Perry and even offered to produce her projects.
Hart. Now, you know when Katt Williams said gatekeepers?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, I do his podcast.
Yes.
And I want y'all to re-listen to the podcast so you can hear it for yourself. When he first comes on, he says, you're like my mother, you're like my aunt, you're like my sister. Okay? Then we do the podcast. We speak about the Tyler Perry situation. Oprah Winfrey, he said, I don't really know Oprah, but I'm gonna reach out to Tyler. I appreciate that. Kevin kept his word. He reached out to Tyler Perry. Kevin Hart called me back about maybe a week or so later. He said, Mo, I talked to Tyler. He said he don't want to revisit it. He said, but I tell you what, let's move past that, Mo. Let's just move past that and let's just do great things. So whatever
That's what Kevin said.
I want you to hear me, Kevin Hart. Let's move past that, Mo. Let's do some great things together. Don't even worry about it. Whatever y'all want to do, I will partner with you. I'll executive produce with you. You just let me know what you want to do. Now, let me say that before we go any further because I want to make sure I give Kevin Hart his proper credit. When my family was up against the wall, Kevin Hart wrote us a check and said, here you go. We're forever grateful for that. When we were able to give it back, we said, brother, we appreciate you with some interest on top, because I don't ever want nobody to think, me and my husband. So I want to make sure I put that out there. That brother really helped us out when we needed to be helped out. Then when he came back with, I got you. I didn't ask Kevin Hart to do anything. He said, I'll executive produce, I'll partner with you. I said, good, Kevin, because we're in a deal with Endemol, and we're trying to get our talk show back. Mo, whatever it is, I got you. Now, Kevin Hart is one of the biggest entertainers right now in the world,
Correct.
right? And was then. We got off the phone with Kevin Hart. We called Endemol immediately and said, Kevin Hart said, whatever we want to do, he got us. He's going to partner, executive use. They was like, oh, this is incredible, because when you put Kevin Hart's name on it, you already know what it is.
Correct.
But faster than you can say plot twist, Kevin's manager called and said he wanted nothing to do with Monique. That's colder than my ex's heart. Now here's where it gets juicier than a Georgia peach. Shannon spilled the tea that after these interviews, he started getting threats from some real power players in the industry. They're not happy that he's giving a platform for people to expose what's really going on behind those fancy Hollywood gates. Shannon said he was shocked by all the hate coming his way. He didn't realize his little chat with Katt would ruffle so many designer feathers. But now he's got more enemies than a Real Housewives reunion special. Get this, besties.
A lot of times, and I think I went back and I watched like 30 minutes of it, and I just like damn. Cause I went back and I'm like, damn, he said that? Where was I? He was saying so much.
Right.
That I'm like, but Kim, I didn't know it was gonna cause this kind of ripple. I didn't think it was gonna move me in the direction. I'm glad it did. I understand what comes along with that. But if you remember, he said it. He said this is gonna put you in another dimension.
He definitely did.
He said.
But my mama said, boy, there's power in the tongue.
Yes. He says he told me, and my guy Jordan is over there. He said, now they're gonna come for you. I said, can't come for me for what? I didn't say anything.
Right.
He said they're gonna come, and they're gonna say a lot of different things, and they're gonna be some people that you thought you might be able to get that they're not gonna come now.
Right.
And that's absolutely has happened. That's absolutely has happened. They were so excited. Thanks for reaching out. We can't wait to sit down. And a day later, they can't do it. And then no call. They won't follow. So forth and so on. So I understand.
Shannon almost didn't even get that Katt Williams interview. He'd been trying for over a year, but it was like the industry was playing defense, blocking every attempt. It's like they knew it would be more explosive than a science fair volcano. But fate had other plans. Shannon ran into Katt's new tour manager by chance, and boom! The next week, Katt was in the hot seat spilling all the tea. Talk about divine intervention. Shannon says the reason people like Katt and Monique feel so comfortable on his show is that he lets them speak freely. No judgment, no agenda, just real talk. And honey, that's exactly what some big names in Hollywood don't want. Now, Tyler Perry and Oprah are apparently gunning for Shannon's show. They're not happy that he's become the go-to spot for airing out Hollywood's dirty laundry. It's like he's running a celebrity confessional and they want to shut it down faster than a club at 2 a.m. But here's the gag. Shannon ain't backing down. He's standing 10 toes down, ready to keep bringing us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And honestly, we stand a fearless king. People online are living for Shannon's bravery. One person said they want his show gone because his guests expose their shady behavior. Keep up the good work and fight for what's right. Another chimed in, they're trying to cancel it because dude speaks facts and they know they're full of crap. They deserve everything they get at this point. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm Team Shannon all the way. In a world of fake news and PR spins, we need someone willing to let people speak their truth no matter how messy it gets. And let's be real, we all love a little mess now and then, don't we? But here's what I'm dying to know, besties. Do y'all think Shannon should keep making these truth-telling interviews? Or should he back down and play it safe? And what about Tyler Perry and Oprah? Are they really trying to silence the truth? Or are they just protecting their empires? Personally, I think Shannon's doing the Lord's work. We need more people willing to pull back the curtain and show us what's really going on in Tinseltown. Plus, let's be honest, these interviews are more entertaining than half the movies coming out these days. And can we talk about the irony of Oprah, the queen of tell-all interviews, trying to shut down someone else's platform? Girl, that's like the pot calling the kettle black, but make it Hollywood. As for Tyler Perry, I get it. No one likes having their dirty laundry aired out. But maybe instead of trying to cancel Shannon, he could, I don't know, address some of these issues. Just a thought. At the end of the day, this whole situation is messier than a toddler eating spaghetti. We've got Hollywood heavyweights trying to silence a former NFL player turned talk show host, all because he's letting people speak their minds. It's like a real-life soap opera, and I am here for every single second of it. But let's not forget the real heroes in all of this, the guests who are brave enough to come on Shannon's show and spill the tea. It takes guts to call out the big names in Hollywood, especially when you know there might be consequences. Katt Williams and Monique, y'all are the real MVPs, and Shannon, baby, keep doing what you're doing. We need more people willing to shake things up and ask the tough questions. Plus, let's be real, your show is more addictive than those TikTok compilation videos I stay up watching until 3 a.m. To all my besties out there, what do you think about this whole situation? Are you Team Shannon or Team Tyler and Oprah? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get this discussion poppin'. And hey, while you're at it, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on those notifications. Before I go, I've got one last piece of advice for Shannon. Keep your head up, keep speaking truth to power, and maybe invest in some good security. Because if there's one thing I know about Hollywood, it's that the truth can be more dangerous than a pair of 6-inch heels on a slippery floor. All right, my loves, that's all the tea I've got for now, but don't worry, I'll be back faster than you can say Hollywood drama with more juicy gossip and piping hot takes. Until then, stay fabulous, stay curious, and remember, in the world of celeb gossip, expect the unexpected. Goodbye.